Salutations, worshippers. Just a quick word from your host, Thor. Yes, the awesome deity of vast renown, to appraise you of a few trifling matters. Firstly, that the God Knows podcast is brought to you by Monkey Pump Productions. And yes, they are trying to steal credit for what is essentially a godly creation. Sheer daylight robbery. Ask Hermes if you don't believe me. Yes, he is the god of thieves, imbecile. Look it up. Secondly, and I really mean this is not a show for children. Gods swear a lot, and we rarely bleep them out once the show starts. We also engage in adult, if puerile, conversation. We're gods, what do you expect? Thirdly, my father, Odin, he sees all, including if you leave us a 5-star rating or not. Believe me, he will let me know. Failure to 5-starers will lead to me exploding your ass. I'm the god of war and thunder. Trust me, I have the means, if you'll give me the motivation. Don't suffer the remainder of your tiny existence with an exploded ass. It happened to my good friend Sigurd. Latrine time is no joke. Welcome to the God Knows Podcast. Welcome to God Knows Podcast, the shiny new show.
Like Thor, dude.
What? What is it, Dionysus?
Well, like, your sound, man. It's really not clear.
What a midgard do you mean, Dionysus? My voice is as godly and commanding as ever.
Not really, Thor. These little headphone dudes that I'm wearing, well, your voice is all gnarly and distorted. Probably your microphone, man.
Sure you're not just drunk?
Dude, I'm like the god of wine. I'm always drunk.
Well, yes, of course. I mean more drunk than usual.
Nah, I'm like just below the passing out point. My usual sweet spot, dude. It's like definitely the mic.
Oh, for pity's sake. It makes me look like a bloody amateur.
Best we like call Amon. He knows about this stuff, dude.
Odin's tits. I hate that demon being in my hall. I have to deckle the whole place top to bottom afterwards. His oily juju gets everywhere.
Like, what choice do you got?
Oh, very well, my alcoholic friend. Where is he anyway? Polishing his pitchfork?
Nah, dude. Think he's like in the shower.
Right. Amon! Bloody hell, where are you, stupid fucking demon?
What? What is it, Thor? I'm just in the shower.
Never mind that. Get your devilish ass up here. There's a problem with the microphone.
There is the little light on.
Yes, I think so.
Well, have you tried wiggling its fire?
Wiggling its wire. If you don't get up here pronto, I'll wiggle your wire till it stretches round your neck and cuts off your air supply.
Just 2 ticks, Thor. On my way.
And we're back. Hopefully, anyway. Dion, all okay now?
Oh yeah, like, right? Thor, dude. You're clearer than Cana water before Jesus, like, worked his voodoo.
Oh, wow. The wine at that wedding was bloody good, though. Right.
Truly wonderful stuff.
Best ever, dude. It's like I can still taste it.
Ooh, gods, what a shindig! We were wasted! Old times. Ugh. But I digress, dear mortals. Welcome again to the God Knows Podcast, a divine new show from, well, me. I'm the mighty Thor, god of war and thunder, wielder of the legendary hammer Mjolnir, hero of old, and grower of the most luxurious beard in all of Asgard. And I am your most humble host. You join us here in Valhalla, my mighty feasting hall, where the eternal party rages 24/7, 365 days a year. Ha ha ha! Epic. And joining me is my assistant, the Greek god of wine and party time, Dionysus. Say hello to the mortals, Dion.
Hello there, every dude.
And don't forget the ladies.
Oh yeah, and hello there to every dudette.
Ha ha! Thanks, Dion. Today is our inaugural episode, so please forgive us for the technical gnomes in the works earlier. We'll be bringing you a great...
Thor?
Oh, good gods! What? What is it, Amon?
Just checking if it's alright for me to be up here.
What?
Well, usually I have to get written permission from you, signed in triplicate.
But I told you to come up here.
I know, but last time I dared to venture up here without written permission, you know what happened.
Yes, my feasting warriors strapped you to the axe throwing board.
And used me for target practice. You threw the first axe.
It got real gnarly, dude.
Ha ha! Yes, it was great.
Well, yes, most amusing. Just want to avoid a repeat of it, if that would be possible.
Look, you're fine up here with me. You're my... what do they call it?
Tech support, dude.
Yes, tech support.
Well, okay. As long as you're sure.
I mean, I don't bloody like it. As you well know, I can't stand you. And it'll take forever to get your creepy vibe out of here. There will be demon oil everywhere.
Charming.
Look, just keep it zipped for a bit. I'm trying to address the mortals I'm on. Right, the God Knows Podcast comes to you from... No, I think I already did that bit. Dion, where was I?
Yeah, well, think you did say that, not sure you told them that the feasting hall was above, a tiny old terraced house in, the gnarliest end of the gnarliest town in the north of England.
Yes, I'm not sure the listeners...
And, head office orders us here because nobody wants us no more.
Shh! The mortals are not interested in our current living arrangements.
But Thor, Daisy Terrace is a splendid little habitation.
Well, maybe compared to Helheim. I mean, it's not like your old gaff was exactly picturesque.
I'll have you know that I started out in the highest of heights in heaven before.
Yes, well, nobody bloody cares. Fucking demons. Oh, let's get on with it before we lose the few listeners we have. And we have a magnificent show for you today. And a wonderful guest. Actually, who did you book, Dion?
It was a struggle to find someone willing, but after a long search, I managed to get someone. A real A-lister.
An A-lister, eh? Ooh, sounds promising. Who is it? Artemis? She's pretty great. Cthulhu, perhaps? The Destroyer. He's Amon's cousin, right?
Nah, book Cupid, the god of love.
Aww.
Dion?
Yes, Thor?
Right now, Cupid is homeless and squatting on our couch. The lounge is riper than a dung troll's cleft. It stinks. And he's vastly depleted our ambrosia supply. Worst of all, he's a right miserable bastard. I explicitly told you to get off your arse and to find someone
Okay,
interesting.
okay, look, like, it ain't easy to find a guest on such a short notice, man. Plus, like, he's a well-known deity. The models, like, relate to him with all the love and all.
Well, yes, I suppose. But old Chubby Chops won't be winning any awards for charisma. Or hygiene, for that matter.
Look, man, it'll be like, fine, I promise.
It better be, Dion. It better be. Elsewise, Molyneux may be finding a new home. Somewhere right where the sun don't shine. And we're back. And we have a very special guest. Can you keep it down a bit, fellas? We're trying to do a podcast here.
Sorry, Thor. This fella just chucked his whole body weight in me. He's vomiting like a Christian at a bloody legal execution.
Is it Sigurd?
Yes, it is.
Ha! Pussy! I knew it. Total lightweight. Tell him to evacuate a little quieter if you would.
No problemo, Thor.
Oh, great bunch of lads. Salt of the earth. What was I saying? Yes. Dion, please could you announce our guest?
Of course, I can do that, Thor. Please welcome to the show His most erotic godliness, the Leviathan of love, the Raja of romance, the Sovereign of smoochies,
Don't forget the Flabby of Flabsville.
winner of Oracle Weekly's Cutest God of the Year Award, 300 BC, Cupid!
Right then, bellends. What do you want?
Well, like, you're here to be interviewed on, like, Thor's podcast.
What the fuck is a podcast?
It's like, sort of like a radiogram where, like, we talk about stuff and more's like, listen to it.
Sounds shit.
What's that, dude?
Why the hell would they want to listen to us?
Well, we're gods. The mortals love us.
Nah. Maybe once. Not no more.
What you reckon we're stuck in this shithole?
Well, there's gratitude for you.
What do you mean?
I mean, you were homeless and sleeping on a park bench when Dion found you. He saved you when he brought you back here.
Yeah, well, it had a run of bad luck. Mortals don't need us no more.
Speak for yourself, Cupid. I, for one, am bigger than I've been in centuries.
Nah,
What do you mean? I've had a mighty renaissance this past few years.
that ain't you. It's those Marvel films.
Cupid's right, though. It's a delightful Chris Hemsworth that they love.
Odin's tits! I forgot you were here, demon. Who you on about?
Chris Hemsworth is this dreamy Australian, huge muscles, wonderful hair, a fantastic actor.
An Antipodean playing me? That right there, well, it's blasphemy. Oh, God. An Australian. Oh, God. Really, I feel sick.
Whatever. That's the geezer they love. Not you.
That is total arse gravy. Besides, we're meant to be interviewing you, Cupid. This isn't about me.
Well, that makes a nice change.
What was that, Amon?
Oh, nothing, Thor. I was just agreeing with you. This is Cupid's interview, after all.
Yes, of course you were. Let's just get on with it. Really, Cupid? You couldn't refrain from stuffing your chops for 5 minutes?
Look, I'm doing you a favour here. Didn't have any breakfast.
But I saw you destroy 3 tins of our ambrosia earlier.
That doesn't count.
How so?
Well, it's the food of the gods, isn't it? We need it for magic shit. Doesn't sustain our bellies.
Looks to be sustaining yours well enough. That toga's bursting at the seams.
Look, if you're gonna be rude, I'll drag my ass back to the living room. Love Island's on in a minute. Don't want to miss it.
But you, like, hate Love Island, dude.
Well, yes I do, Dion. But I love to hate watch it. It's total shit.
Just so, Cupid. I find it rather delightful.
Well, for a start, why didn't they ask me to host? I'm the god of love after all.
Yeah, that's like totally true, dude.
Secondly, the people on it, it's like they're made of fucking plastic. Teeth as big as Stonehenge, all glowing in the dark.
Yes, like red fucking rum.
And the men, waxed and plucked to an inch of their lives. It ain't natural.
They certainly don't have the illustrious body hair of the gods.
Yeah, like we're a hairy bunch of dudes.
My, what tangled pubes we do weave.
A super nature intended. Then there's the implants. Huge chests like bloody beach balls. And that's just the men.
Gnarly.
It ain't natural. And it ain't love.
So, what would the show be like if you ran it, Cupid?
Well, I'll get rid of all the plastic shitheads for a start.
Good call, man. Then like what?
Well, I'd replace them with real people. Body hair, less tattoos, normal chests, regular gnashes that belong in a human mouth.
Sounds like good so far.
Then, I'd get them all mingling. Bit of wine, nice food, soft music befitting the overall ambience. You know, set the stage for the beginning of some beautiful relationship.
Aw, sounds truly magical. What then?
Then, I remind them of the futility of existence. That love is a chemical construct designed to propagate the species. And that, for a mortal, death is the only surety.
Charming. And you say the makers of the show didn't ask you to host?
No, never heard from them.
I wonder why. Is living with your regular humanoid configuration getting you down? Are you bored with a standard 2 arms, 2 legs, and 1-headed life? Perhaps you've always dreamed of soaring high over Olympus with the mighty winged griffins. Or maybe joining a murderous stinging spree with the scorpion-tailed manticores is more your thing. Well, dream no more, 'cause you can have it all at Pan's Chimera Mart. Hi there, I'm Pan, god of sheep and rustic music, hybrid proprietor of the Chimera Mart. If, unlike me, you weren't lucky enough to be born with the legs and horns of a goat, don't let it hold you back. Becoming interspecies is more affordable than ever, and we can splice you up any way you like. Splice! You've got the dorsal fin of a porpoise. Splice! You've got the chuffing long neck of a giraffe. Splice! You've got the dangly udders of a cow. At Chimera Mart, we've got all configurations to suit all tastes and wallet sizes. And this week it's 2 for 1 on gorilla testicles. Have the left one spliced and get the right one free. So what are you waiting for? Pop down to Chimera Mart today. We're ready to splice you without judgment. Number 3, Hermes Industrial Pack, Xanadu. Look out for the sign.
God knows!
Okay, and we're back with our, charming guest, Cupid? He's the god of love, and maybe crisps. Where'd you say this whole love thing started, Cupid? Where'd your career really begin?
Well, I suppose it was my mum Venus, really. She got me into the family business.
Ho, ho. As I remember, chaps, Venus was a tasty bit of crackling.
Enchantingly pretty.
Like a totally hot babe.
Hey, that's my mum!
Sorry, Cupid.
Anyway, my dad Mars wanted me to follow him at first.
Mars, the god of war, like a total badass.
Dion, there are levels of badassery. I am the true god of war. Premier League hard case. Mars is Sunday League at best.
Yeah, like, whatever you say, Thor.
Anyway, I was always a little bit of a runt. Shit at fighting, so love it was. Only a little fellow, eh? What happened, Cupid?
Well, crisps by the look of it, lard ass.
Look, I don't need to be here. I can piss off back if I don't meet your exacting standards.
Oh, come on, Cupid. I'm jesting. You are a most, welcome, guest. Please continue.
Well, the love game became my thing. Had a cherubic frame, tiny bow, love heart arrowheads. The works, really. I shoot those little fellas, and models would instantly fall head over heels. Ah, yes, I remember it well. You were a real bane to the lords of hell. We couldn't compete. Ah, I'll be firing those little buggers left, right, everywhere. There was a population explosion. People couldn't get enough. And then, well, everything changed.
Really? Why? What happened?
One word. Christy fucking Hennity.
Ah, yes. That.
The world turned prudish. It was all marriage and abstinence. All the mortals were into self-denial. Well, except for the rich ones, kings, bishops, popes. All that shower. They were still at it, like horny fucking rabbits. But in general, there wasn't so much work around for a god of love. But I don't understand. Cherubs are everywhere in Christian art. Couldn't you have, found work in that field? Fucking cherubs! You actually meet one?
Oh my god, I have. Gnarly dudes. Ugh.
Yeah, they're ain't all soft and chubby and dimple cheeks like the paintings. They're thousands of years old, all wrinkled and dried up, like a baby sculpted from a desiccated raisin. Jagged teeth, sharp claws.
Yeah, there's like a reason the Bible always describes the mortals as being afraid when angels appear. They're like freaking terrifying.
Cherubs are the worst. No nappies, flying all over the place, shitting everywhere, on the floors, and the walls, all in your fucking hair, like some twisted fucking ancient seagull. Nasty bastards.
Oh, thank Odin I never met one. Oh, revolting. Raphael never captured that particular aspect of them.
No, he didn't.
So what happened when the work dried up, Cupid?
Well, I had a gap century, or 10.
And did you do anything interesting on your break?
Well, I went on an epic culinary tour.
Really? That sounds interesting.
Yes, sampled the best the world has to offer. Chipsticks, brazzles, quavers, pretzels in Germany, poppadoms in India, nachos in Mexico. Tried them all.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And which, like, were the best you found, Cupid?
What in Helheim does it matter, Dion? Who gives a shit about crisps?
Well, guess you don't want to hear about the cuisine I sampled in the lost city of Atlantis.
Ooh.
Atlantis?
You, King Sweaty of Stinksville, were invited to Atlantis? I've never been there myself.
First of all, piss off. And then secondly, yeah, I've been there.
Did you, like, swim with the mermaids?
Yeah, I did. And the reverse mermaids as well. Wow! The ones with the fishy heads and the ladies' legs. The very same.
God, they're, like, so sexy.
Oh! Did you feed the sea monkeys? Yeah, with enchanted sea bananas. And before you ask, yes, they did fling their shit at me, to be honest.
Cheeky little bastards.
And, like, the Grand Seahorse Derby, did you, like, place any wagers?
Yeah, well, one had lost a packet on it. Last filly threw his tiny little crab jockey on the line.
Bodacious.
Ooh, so this was your epic culinary quest? What did you eat there? Prawn crackers.
I bloody knew it.
Hey, at least I've been there.
True, but you could have tried eating something a little more adventurous.
Like what? Oh, well, I hear deviled manatee lips are pure manna from heaven. Yummy, yummy.
And yeah, like, with a side of battered mermaid eggs. Ooh.
Sounds fucking horrible.
Yes, but it's a bit more refined than prawn crackers, though.
Whatever. Don't really like fishy stuff.
Don't like fishy stuff? What do you think they put in prawn crackers?
Actually, prawns are crustaceans, so stick that in your fucking drinking horn.
Well, maybe so. But crisps again. I mean, come on, man. Broaden your horizon.
Listen, I've done things.
Oh, yes, of course you have.
I have. I've invented things.
You've invented things? Like what?
Love hearts, they wouldn't mind.
Well, naturally, you are the god of love.
No, not them. I mean they're sweets. Chalky little bastards in pastel shades. Endearing messages written on them. Love heart shaped. They're mine. Ooh, I adore them. Be mine. Hot stuff. So cute. They were very popular. Sold in their billions. Still big today.
Man, they're like great when you got the munchies.
Okay. Look, say I do believe it's true that you, a god with an imagination smaller than a gnome's tallywhacker, invented something successful. Then why the hobo act? Where's the cash, Tango?
Sore point that. See? I'm an ideas man. Business ain't my thing. Needs someone who understood all that. Got myself a partner.
Who?
Your brother.
Odin's tits! Loki, why'd you do that?
Told me he had connections. Make me a millionaire, you know? He was very convincing.
Oh, he is. But you know what else he is?
What?
A lying sack of shit! He's the original trickster god. What the hellheim did you expect?
I don't know. Stuff?
Stuff? You bloody troll brain!
Look, to be fair, could happen to like anyone. I mean, he even fooled you a few times, Thor.
Well, yes, I suppose. He is a slippery bastard. But going into business with him, that's some next level dumbassery right there.
Yeah, well, I'm an idiot, alright. We should never laid eyes on him.
You and me both, old son. You and me both. Loki's been a royal pain in my crack forever.
When I think of him, all got up in his Armani suit, Yeezy trainers, a pimped up Range Rover. I want to wring his scrawny neck.
Is there like no way you could get your money back, dude?
Not that I can think of, Dion. Oh, come on now, Cupid. At least you got friends, right, Thor?
Oh, yeah, friends.
And, perhaps we could, provide some help with your predicament. Help? Like what? Well, we could, Dion?
What? Oh, well, yeah, like we could. Thor?
Oh, don't look at me. That bastard's run rings round me since we were kids. You're never getting that cash back. Which sadly means that our sofa's stuck with your lardy cleft. Yes, I feel like crying too. And on that note, think it's time to call a day on our first episode. It's been fun though, right, Dion?
Oh, well, like, yeah, dude. Bodacious.
Bodacious indeed.
Oh, and like, we got that email thing too. Told me to remind you.
What? Yes, thanks, Dion. we'd like you dear listeners to email us with your feedback and questions. Now you can consult with a god on your petty mortal troubles. We promise to read every email you send, and we'll even cover a few in our next episode. It's better than praying, eh? At least we fucking bother to respond. What's the address again, Dion?
Like it's godknowspodcast@gmail.com. That's godknowspodcast@gmail.com, dude.
Wonderful.
Oh, like Thor, you can also X us, tweet us, whatever it's called, at God Knows Podcast.
Twatters? Never! As if mere mortals could defeat the god of war.
Nah, man, tweet us. Kinda like email, but with more electronic birds, or X's. I'm not sure anymore. The guy that runs it is real crazy.
Well, okay. Twatters if that's your thing, folks, I guess. That right, Dion?
Close enough.
Good. And we'll be back in a couple of weeks when our guest will be... who's it going to be, Dion?
Not sure yet, Thor. Got a few irons in the fire, though.
Well, whoever it is, they're sure to be divine. You mortals stay safe. Be sure to guard those pitifully short lives of yours. Until next time, toodle pip!
Laters, every dude!